You've been told your whole life that success means pushing harder, moving faster, and never stopping. But what if that's the very thing blocking your breakthrough? Sounds crazy, right? Yet some of the most life-changing shifts don't come from doing more. They come from doing absolutely nothing. No spreadsheets, no goal chasing, not even being productive, just stillness. I know, it goes against everything hustle culture drilled into your head. But here's the shocker. When you stop forcing, you start attracting. Science backs it. Spiritual wisdom confirms it. And the results? They're faster than you think. This isn't about giving up. It's about stepping into universal alignment so the right people, opportunities, and solutions find you. The best part? You can try it today without quitting your job, selling your stuff, or moving to a mountaintop. You'll learn how to shift into the flow state where manifestation happens naturally, where cosmic energy rearranges things in your favor while you're sipping coffee. And once you feel it work, you'll wonder why you ever burned yourself out chasing what was already headed your way. Some people think doing nothing is lazy, but the truth. Intentional stillness is like opening a back door for cosmic energy to slip in and rearrange the furniture of your life. In those moments, you're not forcing, pushing, or wrestling with reality. You're allowing universal alignment to work in your favor. Rudolf Steiner often hinted at this. Life reorganizes itself when we stop micromanaging it. Think of it as upgrading from manual mode to autopilot, where the universe is the pilot. When was the last time you just sat in silence? No phone, no TV, no productivity. That's not wasted time. That's a power move. 5 minutes of non-resistance in the morning, maybe just sipping coffee by the window, can start shifting your emotional frequency. Studies in mindfulness show reduced stress, better problem solving, and more creative ideas. Exactly the things hustle culture keeps chasing but rarely finds. It's a paradox. Stop chasing, and the good stuff starts catching you. Imagine your mind as a snow globe when you keep shaking it. Tasks, notifications, rushing from one thing to another. The water stays cloudy, but if you set it down, give it stillness. The snow settles and you can see clearly. That's when the right people, opportunities, and solutions show up without you forcing them. Ever noticed how your best ideas often hit you in the shower, on a walk, or right before sleep? That's the magic of non-resistance at play. If you're worried this means being passive, you're missing the point. Stillness isn't the absence of action. It's the preparation for the right action. Think of a surfer waiting for the perfect wave. They're not paddling frantically at random. They're watching, feeling the flow, trusting the cosmic energy to signal the right moment. And speaking of small everyday ways to catch that wave, that's where the real hacks start. You don't need a Himalayan cave or a week-long retreat to tap into cosmic energy. You can weave it right into your commute, your workouts, even while brushing your teeth. Start with micro moments of mindfulness, noticing your breath at a red light, feeling your feet hit the pavement on a morning walk, or even smiling at a stranger. These are entry points into universal alignment. No incense or chanting required. During your commute, instead of doom scrolling or replaying yesterday's arguments in your head, try an energy tune-in ritual. Pick one song that makes you feel unstoppable and let yourself sink into the beat. Visualize each lyric as a frequency boost to your day. Think of it as manifestation on wheels. You're charging your mood and, in turn, your magnetic field. You might be surprised how this simple shift changes the conversations and opportunities that come your way. Workouts, perfect playground for cosmic energy. Whether you're at the gym, doing yoga, or lifting grocery bags, match your breath to your movement. Steiner's teachings hinted at how conscious rhythm builds inner strength. By syncing breath and body, you enter a flow state where inspiration drops in naturally. No forcing, no mental strain. That's when you might suddenly get the solution to a work problem or clarity about your next big move. And before bed, skip the endless scroll. Instead, lie still for 2 minutes, palms open, and imagine the day's stress leaving your body. Replace it with a mental download of cosmic energy for the next day, like plugging in your phone before sleep. This isn't just feel-good woo, it's neuroscience. Your subconscious is more receptive in these quiet moments, and what you feed it now will quietly shape your tomorrow. And when you mix that with the science of manifestation, things get interesting. Most people treat manifestation like a wish list tossed into the sky, hoping cosmic energy will just get it. But the deeper magic happens when you blend spiritual insight with hard science. Rudolf Steiner's view of thought as a creative force pairs beautifully with neuroscience, showing how focused intention rewires the brain. The twist: letting go after you set the intention often brings results faster than grinding for them. It's not magic, it's alignment. Picture this: you decide you want a new career opportunity. You write it down, visualize it, maybe even say it out loud every morning. Then, you stop obsessing. You trust the flow state, allowing universal alignment to connect the dots you can't see. The brain's reticular activating system starts spotting signals and chances you'd normally overlook, like a casual conversation at a coffee shop turning into a job lead. That's manifestation meeting biology. It's the same reason top athletes talk about seeing the win before it happens. The mind rehearses success, and the body follows. But here's where hustle culture gets it wrong. You don't have to sprint 24/7. In fact, pushing too hard creates resistance. Non-resistance, releasing control while staying open, turns stress into space. And space is where cosmic energy moves freely. It's like clearing the stage before the main act arrives. A practical way to try this: pick one goal this week, spend 10 minutes daily in mindful focus on it, visualizing, feeling the emotions as if it's done, then deliberately shift your attention elsewhere. Read a book, clean your space, call a friend, watch how coincidences start lining up. And if you think this is just about the easy stuff, wait until you see how it works with life's hardest challenges. Challenges aren't cosmic punishments. They're raw, untamed energy waiting to be redirected. When life throws heartbreak, failure, or rejection your way, the default is to resist, complain, or retreat. But non-resistance turns that pain into a launchpad. Steiner taught that every crisis contains the seed of transformation. Modern psychology agrees, showing how reframing struggle rewires our brain for resilience. The key is to harness, not hide. Take heartbreak, for example. Instead of numbing it with endless distractions, channel that surge of emotion into something tangible. Start painting, writing, or even hitting the gym harder. That's cosmic energy in its most concentrated form. It can either corrode you or propel you forward. Athletes often have their best performances after personal losses because they transmute pain into focus. You can do the same, starting today. Stress at work. Treat it like resistance training for the soul. Rather than drowning in hustle culture's panic, step back and observe. Where's the lesson? What muscle, patience, strategy, communication is this building? Mindfulness turns those tense moments into data points for your growth. And when you frame setbacks as part of your universal alignment, the fear fades, replaced by curiosity about what's coming next. One powerful exercise. Next time something bad happens, write down 3 ways it could secretly be working in your favor. Maybe losing a job frees you to chase a passion. Maybe a failed project builds credibility for your next big pitch. By practicing this, you stop being a victim of circumstance and start becoming a conductor of cosmic energy. And when this mindset blends with the flow state, the results get explosive. Flow state is that sweet spot where time disappears. Ideas flow like water, and every action feels effortless. But in today's hustle culture, people mistake constant motion for progress. The irony, flow state thrives on non-resistance, not grinding till burnout. Cosmic energy slips in when the mind is both fully engaged and deeply relaxed. Like a jazz musician improvising without thinking about the notes, Steiner would call it harmony between inner intent and outer reality. Think about the last time you were in the zone. Maybe you were coding for hours without checking your phone, or baking a cake and forgetting the world existed. That's universal alignment at work. The brain's prefrontal cortex quiets down, self-doubt fades, and your natural brilliance takes over. And here's the kicker. You can train yourself to enter this state more often, even in the chaos of modern life. One way: guard your focus like it's gold. Block off 90-minute chunks where you do one thing only: writing, designing, problem solving. Without interruptions, use rituals to signal your brain it's time. A specific playlist, a cup of tea, or even a few deep breaths. Over time, your mind starts recognizing the pattern and drops you into flow faster. You're not just working, you're manifesting through alignment. And here's the twist hustle culture won't tell you: the more you respect stillness outside your work, the easier it is to hit flow inside it. Downtime isn't slacking, it's charging the batteries that power your best output. The dance between effort and ease is where the magic happens, which brings us full circle to what happens when you actually dare to do nothing and let the universe act. So now you know. The stillness you've been avoiding might be the missing piece in your life transformation. But here's the question. Are you brave enough to actually stop? To drop the constant hustle and let cosmic energy do its work? Or will you keep running in circles, chasing what's already trying to catch you? If you felt stuck, tired, or like you're always pushing uphill, maybe it's time to flip the script. What if tomorrow you tested non-resistance for just 10 minutes? No forcing, no planning, just being. What might the universe bring you when you finally step out of its way? I'd love to hear your thoughts. What's the hardest part for you about slowing down? Drop your answer in the comments. Your story might inspire someone else to take their first pause. And if you want more deep dives into the flow state, manifestation, and universal alignment, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell. Trust me, you won't want to miss what's coming next.